Hello friends, it's me, Sushreeya, and today we're going to be talking about viruses. A virus is basically genetic material cased in an envelope. It usually has one strand of RNA or DNA. It's also the most common biological entity on our planet Earth. You can think of it as nature's own type of nanotechnology, scaling them together on a nanometer. If you put them straight lined up to each other, they could go from one end of our galaxy, the Milky Way, to the other. There are about 10 million of them, and now maybe even more. There are 320,000 types or families. A family is formed when similar viruses are combined. They form a family. And this can be very cool because they can go anywhere, and think about it like this. One virus, million viruses. How do viruses spread? There are 4 ways a virus can spread. 1, it could be surface touched. Most viruses stay on a surface for about 10 hours. So if you touch a surface and it has a virus in it, because your hand came in contact with the surface that had the virus, it would quickly take in the virus. A virus can invade through our nose, eyes, or our mouth. An example of a surface touch spread virus is influenza or a natural flu. Then we have second, our air transmittable ones. Some viruses, when you cough or sneeze, every single cough or sneeze has droplets. And in that droplet, there could be a lot of viruses. So when you cough or sneeze, it goes to the air, and as it invades through any of our 3 parts, it could inhale or take in the virus. That's an example of air transmittable. An example of that is chickenpox. A water transmittable. An example is typhoid or a stomach flu. If a virus, as we sneeze or cough and it enters a drinkable water substance, as you drink the water, you will take it through your mouth and it will go through. And finally, we have person-to-person spread. If someone is sick and they have, let's say, something like a flu, they have the flu virus, and when they touch someone, you can get it by touching them. So that's the 4 ways you could get it. Now, a few facts about the virus. A virus has no cell nucleus at all. And another question that I also wonder is, are viruses alive? Well, partly and partly not. Viruses can only be alive once they enter a cell. And then they can only be seen with an optical microscope. So now let's talk about the features of a virus. So you have the body, and you see each of these specky thingies, or the circles, is a key. As it goes through, it always will end through on your throat cell. It will go through, and then after a few steps, it will go through this place where it's going to thread to this pink peanutty thing. And as it lands through, because it locked in, it's going to come through, and it already has an instruction code. That pink peanutty thing will give it a new instruction code. So out of the other hole comes a new command center. Then it goes through these little peanutty things that are blue. It's going to take out the proteins, and it goes through all the way again, and it resembles as a baby virus. Then once it comes out, it's going to become a new virus. So only one virus came in, but how many came out? Billions. So if you have so many viruses, how can you just get super ill? Well, you actually have your own immune system too, right? So your immune system, as soon as it's seen the virus, it's gonna kill it. But a virus wants to spread. That's what it does. So the immune system has to work fast. But usually the virus might work a step faster. So this is all I wanted to tell you about viruses. See you later. Bye!